Breaking news coming out of Tennessee: a local funeral home removes a body from the hospital by using its own personal pickup truck. Take a look.
Says he's sorry, but the investigation is still on. Tennessee's funeral board will still investigate a Mid-South funeral director for transporting a family's loved one in the back of a pickup truck.
Now the director's written a letter, and our Andy Wise has got his hands on it.
This is the apology he sent to the board. An open apology to the Tennessee Funeral Board and to the family of 90-year-old Maddie Moss of Fayette County for this.
Use a pickup truck to haul mulch. Why are you considering my grandmother no more than mulch?
As we first reported the week of Thanksgiving, a delivery truck driver snapped this photo of a funeral home worker removing Moss's body from a Mid-South hospital. He tucked the body tight behind the tailgate of a Chevy pickup truck. WMC Action News 5 turned the pictures over to the Tennessee Funeral Board after we traced the truck to James L. Gray, Jr., the manager of Hardeman County Funeral Services in Bolivar, Tennessee, the funeral home Moss's family hired to transport her body. Gray had explained his funeral van had broken down, and his pickup truck is retrofitted to accommodate human remains. But in this letter to the State Funeral Board, he says for the first time, that's not him in the photo, but someone acting on his authority. Gray wrote, "I accept responsibility and apologize for any disrespect that the family or board may feel toward this situation. In the future, these steps will not be taken to make removals."
I appreciate his apology. I hope that at the end of all of this, that this doesn't happen to another family.
The funeral board is on record saying Tennessee law does not specify what type of vehicle funeral directors must use to transport the deceased. But because of Moss's family's outrage,
She was a person. That was her body.
and because of the criticism by other funeral directors,
I would fire anyone that worked for me that would even contemplate doing something like that.
the board confirmed its investigation of Moss's body's pickup in a pickup is not over. The board will make a determination as to whether the funeral establishment violated the funeral laws and rules by using this type of vehicle for the removal and transportation of deceased human remains.
At the end of the day, she's still my grandmother, and I still want her respected all the way to the bitter end.
Andy Wise, WMC Action News 5.